Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a DIY version of this new kind of little tofu by Creamiicandy. It's just the Yummiibear in like a little mini tofu squishy. I absolutely love this. So I did actually unbox this in a squishy package unboxing yesterday, so if you'd like to see that I'll leave it down in the description. So if you want to see how to DIY one of these, then just keep on watching. So to start off with, I took a small piece of memory foam and just started cutting it out into the same size and shape as the original squishy. Obviously I was remaking this to be able to share with you how to make it if you're not able to buy one, or you know, you're saving your money for extra things. I know as we all get older we need to save our money for like proper things, so you know, yeah, I'm just making one for you today so you can see how to do it. You can also make this in any colour or like different sizes, so you can make an even smaller one or a bigger one if you wanted, just by adjusting the size of like this piece here and making it as big and small as you want. Once I had the main piece cut, I then went ahead and made the little ears. To do this, I just took an offcut, made it into a half semicircle like shape, and then cut it down to size. I cut this in half so that I had two of them, and then I just glued them into place. Once in place, I then covered the whole thing in a light yellow puffy paint mixture, and I did 3 coats in total, letting it dry in between each coat just to build up a nice thick layer of that yellow colour to be able to trap in all the air and make it into a good squishy. Once that was done, it was then time to decorate, so I went straight in with my Tulip Slick fabric paint in the colour chocolate brown, just to act as the dripping chocolate on the top of the Yummiibear's head. I then took some white puffy paint and actually just popped that onto the front of the bear, and then used a dotting tool to kind of swirly twirly it around just to make it the right shape and size. And then I just went ahead and painted on all the other details using a tiny wee paintbrush, and then a dotting tool, as well as a little pin for smaller details again. Because I didn't carve the arms and the legs into the Yummiibear, I just lightly painted on the outlines of these so it looked like those bits were still on the squishy even though they weren't. So this is how my DIY version and the real version turned out, kind of next to each other. I tried to get them around about the same size and shape, obviously, as I was trying to make it DIY. The main differences I could see from the front are obviously I cheated on the arms and the legs because they were so tiny. Like, they only raised a tiny bit. I just couldn't carve it with my giant scissors. So this was the best I could come up with. Here is the side version. The back, I did accidentally smudge a little bit of paint there. The side, the bottom, and then the top. I think they look pretty similar, so if you can't afford one of these or can't get hold of them in your country, DIYing it is definitely the way forward. I will leave the link down in the description so that, you know, you can purchase it if you want to, where I got mine. But yeah, now for the squishy test. So are you ready? Are you steady? Mine is actually a little bit slower. That usually doesn't happen, but I probably could do with putting a few air holes in this just to make sure that it's easier to squeeze, as if you can see this, mine kind of bubbles up quite a bit because I don't have many holes in it, which is why mine is so much more slow rising. So I'm going to stab a few holes in this. Hold on a second. I'll just put a few in the back, just to help it when it squishes. So let's do it again. Face them together. That definitely feels much more like it. and mine is still more slow rising. Oh my goodness. So obviously this depends on the type of foam you use, but you can make it as slow rising or as, oh, that's where the holes are, as slow rising or as fast rising as you want to, but I think they're pretty comparable, and I'm really happy with my DIY version. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you very soon for another one. Bye!